Hello and welcome to another Luxuries Outdated. Now, today I am looking at another impossible game. Last week I looked at Treasure Island Dizzy, which is just unfair and impossible. Today I'm looking at a game which is also unfair and impossible, but this one is actually enjoyable. King's Field, the US game King's Field. It's actually, in a confusing fashion, the Japanese game King's Field too. The King's Field games were a series of first-person RPGs on the PlayStation 1. So, the games also continued on the PlayStation 2, and for various licensing reasons they finished there, but the Demon Souls games from a year or two ago, and the new one, I think it's Dark Souls, are the spiritual successors. Same team, same developers, obviously not licensing issues, they had to call them something different, but also bloody rock hard as well. But yeah, King's Field. I initially found this on I was on a forum years ago called The State. That actually disappeared off the face of the earth. The State did. But anyway, it was full of some really cool, unusual people, and lots of games writers there. A lot of game journalists from PC Zone happened to be on there. And the game of the week one week was King's Field, and someone had a link to a dodgy ISO, which I shamefully used, and played it, and really enjoyed it, and decided to get myself a copy. So, sound a bit odd there. So anyway, I tracked down one from a Lebanese pirate working out of a dodgy den in Shanghai. Now, okay, he had an eBay shop, but I mean, it's the same thing, you know. I'd have to go to nefarious underworld places to get it, and then eBay. Anyway, yeah, King's Field, very good game, and we're going to have a look at it now in a second. You will see me die. I mean, look, you know I'm rubbish, right? If you've seen any of these playthroughs, you know I'm really crap. But in this case, seriously, you will see deaths aplenty. So give me fair warning, I'm playing this kind of blind again because I haven't dug it up in a long time. But we're just looking at the US cover there, looking a bit Soul Calibur-y. So anyway, we're going to fire it up now and you'll see the bizarre intro. I might keep the sound up a little bit so you can hear the really odd voiceovers, but basically the sounds are really just going to consist of people screaming as they die, so which you will see a lot. So, okay, let's fire up the old emulator. Again, like I always say, I really have to get around to hooking up the PlayStation 1 to record the audio and video. It just seemed to be a bit easier to use the old emulator. So I'm using EPSXE today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shut up for a minute and let you listen to the really odd voiceover. Oh, bit of flicker there. So, okay, check this out.
A mysterious darkness conquered the island of Marinette. There was either a god or a demon who controlled the island, and no one tried to go there. A high elf in the forest told of a blue light that came down from the sky and struck the island. The blue light penetrated deep into the island's underworld. For hundreds of years, the island had been carved by people who were challenged and destroyed by the island's energy. Legends say, never approach the island, for a sleeping beast in the darkness waits for a great awakening.
So okay, it's an island, it's full of challenge people, there's a blue elf, there's some light, and there's a god, or maybe it's a demon. So okay, right, now, as you can have a look around here, you start off, you were shipwrecked, and you controls are, the D-pad, because it's an early PlayStation 1 game, the D-pad controls, so it's left, right, walk, forward. Right, there you go. Okay. This is what I mean. It is still the most unforgiving game ever. D-pad basically makes you walk forward, backwards, left, and right. The shoulder buttons will let you look up or down or strafe, and then you've got some action buttons and a stabby button. Now that giant Kraken thing is a boss, and he's within a couple of seconds of your start. So if you walk near him and he looks at you funny, you're dead, basically. A dragonfly tried to kill me. Ooh. Some sort of crystal crack pipe. Oh, there's a dolphin, which probably tries to kill. Everything will kill you in this game. Everything. Okay, it's that Kraken thing, so let's just try and avoid that. Okay, oh yeah. Now, first of all, you can forage for various herbs. Oh, there's a bit of a sword. So basically, you forage around. Again, if you play Demon's Souls, you can see kind of... Well, okay, there's very limited similarities, but... Oh, there's a skeleton. Sorry. Demon's Souls, yes, basically, it's extremely hard. Let's see if I can... Just get the energy back up there. Try and hit him with a short sword. Yeah, sorry, you can, as I said, Demon's Souls is the modern incarnation of this, and there is certain similarities. It's bloody impossible, and you have herbs and... Oh, I hit him. Yes, one hit deaths. Again, as I said, the most unforgiving game on earth. Okay, so let's try something a bit different. Sorry, yeah, Demon's Souls basically, again, they're similar in the sense that both games are bloody hard. Demon's Souls has those herbs as well, which you bloody need. There's the evil dolphin. This is actually, I'm going to do this over a couple of parts, just because it's quite a long game. Okay, we won't get down there. Because it's quite a long game. So I might what I'll do is I'll skip ahead later on. You won't have to sit through re-leveling up, but we'll come back later in the game and actually, you know, when I've got a bit more further into it. Okay, there's my crack pipe again. Okay, let's play Avoid the Kraken. At earlier levels, it's really a good idea to just avoid everything. Let's get my little herb for recreational use only. Oh yeah, so anyway, yeah, it's basically your standard kind of equipment, stats, the usual. Something really exciting to see there. So let's try one of these guys, since they're a bit easier to... Basically, it's melee combat. You've got a kind of strength meter, so you can't just keep bashing away, you have to actually time it. Now the one thing I found is quite often the creatures are a bit stupid, and you can get behind them. Oh, his head's deflated. And now he's a space invader. Okay, there's something in there I definitely want to try and avoid. As I said, this game is so evil, it has a creature that if it looks at you funny, you're dead, and it has within a couple of steps of where you start. Now, if I remember rightly, the main section of the game is in there, but let's have a chat with this guy. Oh, the creepy people. Just forgotten how creepy they are now. Well, you see, he's going to turn around and stare at me with his soulless, eyeless face. This is actually a friendly NPC. Look at that creepy, evil turn his head does. He's got no eyes! He's got no eyes! Oh yeah, that's the warning with the Kraken's nest, despite the fact we walked past it a couple of times. So let's go explore. The controls, once you get the hang of them, they're not too bad. Again, you're going to be using probably your lovely DualShock controllers with your PlayStation when you're playing this, and of course this is a very early PlayStation 1 release, so the sticks won't make much difference because they don't work yet. But you get the hang of the controls pretty quickly. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go up this tower. Dum dum dum. Hey, up the top. Okay, now to steal some fire from the gods. Okay. Not really 100% sure what to do with that. It's a fire crystal. I'm assuming it sets something on fire. Okay, let's try and get down the ledge without dying horribly. One thing about the game, by the way, once you've started it up, it's all streamed from the disc. There's no loading whatsoever. So, it's commendable. It was one of the first PlayStation games that did that, and it really, helps add to the atmosphere. Alright, better concentrate on getting down here. Okay, so we're back again, and I skipped ahead a bit. As you can see, I'm getting hit repeatedly, but the good news is there's a slight glitch. Yes, that lovely cool water there gives me my energy and brings me back to full. Considering the fact that ASCII games seem to hate the human race, and gamers especially, I doubt they'd put anything in as beneficial as that, so I'm guessing it's some sort of bug. Who knows? Now, this lovely room in here contained 3 bad guys. I've already dispatched one before I decided to actually start recording again. With a few glitches there as well. I had to restart the game once or twice. But again, that's what you get when you're emulating. Oof, that's not good. It's like a little evil space invader. As I mentioned, controls, the D-pad kind of moves you around, and the shoulder button strafe, and let you look up and down, but you have to actually aim. Some of this auto-aim stuff, again, you have to actually aim at the guys. Now, the one thing about these fellas is that the AI isn't fantastic on the early level creatures, so you can actually get behind them and batter them, and they don't really, think about turning around to hit you, and they can only attack from the front, so that's something anyway. Okay, so I think I have him on the run. Okay. Although I should probably go back over there, hit him with the sword. I don't think he's just going to die of his wounds. And there was a gelatinous blob as well. A gelatinous cube. It was always the mainstay of RPGs. If you're making an RPG, when in doubt, stick in something gelatinous. There's the lovely, refreshing, buggy water. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, let's take care of this guy first. Now, I know it looks like I'm swinging wildly, and I am, but you have to actually... the detection is a bit ropey. There's obviously a hitbox on him. So even though you're making contact with the tendril things there, it's not actually counting as a hit. Let's kill this guy. He doesn't fight back. It's just like stabbing vomit to death. It's pretty easy as long as you don't step in it. He will die eventually. I swear it. There we go. That was totally worth the 7 gold. So let's top up there. Now again, as with these games, you've got the same background music playing. It's ominous and creepy, but it does get on your nerves after a while. So, as I said, I'm emulating this on EPSXE, which is a decent enough emulator. Getting a little bit glitching on my screen. I don't know if it'll show up in the recording or not. Sometimes it doesn't. Apologies, by the way. I have the PlayStation. I have the disc there. I do have the video, like my lovely dodgy Chinese video capture card. I just was too lazy today to hook it all up, so apologies, because you, as the viewer, really suffer for that, but sorry. Promise though, part 2, I'll see about doing this with a live proper PlayStation 1. That's running into walls. Lots of hidden areas, and you'll see something in a minute just about hidden areas. In fact, I don't think you can really make any progression in the game without just hunting down hidden areas. Now, again, I don't know why. I mean, I slagged off Treasure Island Dizzy because it's horrible and buggy and makes the user suffer. And this is the same thing, and yet I find it really enjoyable. I honestly can't explain why. I mean, they're both really unfair games. The King's Field games, which led to the Demon Souls games, which led to Dark Souls, they literally, their selling point is the fact they're almost totally unfair. They're that hard. I mean, if you finish Demon Souls, it's like a badge of honour. You know, you've finished the game. It's bloody. I haven't finished it. I think, in fairness, if I had a lot more free time and, you know, patience of a saint, I could probably do it. But this is what I mean with the AI in these guys. They're kind of hard until you can get behind them and then, you know, get your rhythm going, and it's great. That sounded a bit odd. Anyway, let's go look at more barrels. Oh, this one's open. 30 gold. Yes, I'll be spending this on things. There's a shop, there's a couple of shopkeepers. You know the way RPGs tend to have these shopkeepers that exist solely to sell adventurous crap. So obviously, you know, get gold, get equipment, sell the gold, sell equipment. Oh, is there something there I can hit? Is it a flail or something? Oh, I'm being hit. Oh, it's a broken sword. I can't even pick him up and hit him with the pointy end. I will, however, have this herb. Oh, it looks more like a weed. I think that's an antidote. I think it's your, you know, typical anti-poison. Oh, it's already open. It's actually slightly less hard than I thought, in the sense that there is an awful lot of, you know, potions and, well, not potions, sorry, herbs that you're provided with at the start. And as I said, the AI is a bit rubbish. Let's use one of those, get ourselves back up again. And also, as I said, I'm not sure if that water was a bug, or in fairness, it probably is a whatchamacallit, a feature just to, you know, allow people to get through the first couple of minutes of the game without dying horribly. That's if they can avoid falling into the water, like I did a lot. Ooh, bones. Can't pick it up though. not sure what that one was. Let's have a look. Is it a shield? No, it's not a shield. Is it a dagger? No, it's not a dagger. What could it be? Does it look? It looks a bit like a canteen, to be honest. Oh, it's a Stargate. I'll keep that for later. I think it's some sort of transporter. Oh, the wallpaper's changing. It must be scary. There's some blobs in there. Now, I like that. It's a bit like Demon's Souls, except, you know, it's just a plain old warning. Oh, it's the Venus flytrap things. It's little things from Mario. Oh, they spit gunk at you as well. Of course it's locked. Oh my god, it's a dual-headed acid-spitting snail. There you go. That's it. I could turn this off. I've seen everything now. Oh god, it's hitting me. Run. Use everything. Oh god, it's a snail again. Okay, why am I still in here? Now, do you remember when I said this game was hard? Here's an idea of how much it hates the person playing it. That's a save point. It's hidden behind a wall. Okay, it's not even like a save point at the start of the game. This is the first save point, and it's hidden halfway down a dungeon behind a wall. So that gives you an idea of the kind of level of hatred ASCII have for the players. And yet it's enjoyable. I don't know why. Anyway, listen, I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to come back and have a look at part 2 in a couple of weeks, provided I haven't thrown the disc into the blender out of pure frustration. So, there you go. I do recommend it. Kingsfield. And we shall look at it more next time.